Right. My name is Patrick Stephenson, and I work as a policy analyst with the Imani Center for Policy and Education. But then again, I work in the media as an anchor and a host of a current affairs program that focuses on the development issues that confront the country, Ghana. Well, why do I work in policy? Well, as a country, we have appeared to, over the last couple of years, been bereft of ideas from particularly the younger generation that contributes to the development of this country, and more importantly, Africa as a whole. And so as a young person, I thought it made sense to try to familiarize myself with development around the policy circles, but also, to find a proper way of engaging the governance space, just to show to other young people as well that we just don't have to be tokenist, but recognize the essence and the strategies by which we can effectively engage the governance space and contribute to the development of the country. High points and low points. Well, as a young man who lives in this country, Ghana, it's not every day that the things you prefer to do or things you would like to do from a policy perspective gets heard or gets the right hearing. And so, as a high point for the year, things that we are working around, from empowering young people, empowering entrepreneurs, getting policymakers to listen to the plight of young entrepreneurs. And there's been 2-3 different programs that we've organized in the year that has drawn the necessary attention and resulted in the change of initiatives of government. And so those have been high points for me, as well as being able to reach out to a lot more young people and speaking to them about how it is that they can effectively contribute to the governance space without necessarily having to do, like we say in the local parlance, yes or no to politicians. Low points. So it's one of those things where you get stuck up in a job that you don't like, and so again in the course of the year, well, I found myself again as a young man trying to find my feet, having been stuck in the financial industry for a while, a very rigid environment that didn't give an opportunity to do things that mattered, things that I'm doing now. And so those are very low points. But again, low points provide an opportunity for you to learn, and so I don't see them necessarily as low points, but of course they're equally registered that way. What am I looking for in the coming years? Well, to be able to connect with a lot more young people on different issues of national development and relevance, to ensure that at least developments around young people within the social enterprise space is something that makes a lot of sense, and something that is personally of importance to me. Is to push the agenda for the recognition of a social enterprise policy from the quarters of organic government that gives an opportunity for young people to do things, particularly those that are working within the social enterprise space, so mainstream corporate recognizes them, because as it is today, it looks as though most of it is really ad hoc. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to in the next year or two. But on a much more longer term, is to build a coalition of young people that do things differently, think different, and who knows, create the roadmap that the country essentially requires for developing the sustainable jobs that we're looking for as a country. My name is Patrick Stephenson, and yes, I am social.